Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This was for Abbott Elementary, Season 1, Episode number 4. The algorithm would like you to like and subscribe, and also tell a friend and keep telling all the other friends. Please. Thank you.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer E, who says, "Yay, loving this reaction. I think that I would really love Ava if I didn't see her as depriving Gregory of something and being ungrateful for it. Like, I would be so happy were Ava to be a celebrity or spokesperson or something, but Gregory tried really hard to be a school principal, then was offered the job and accepted, but they turned him down because Ava blackmailed the superintendent. No, she didn't know at the time that she would be doing this to him, but it just keeps me from fully enjoying her. Also, if we didn't see Gregory and it was just Ava, I wouldn't feel anger at her because we didn't know the injured party, if that makes sense." I just don't think I'm thinking that much into it.
No.
Like, I'm appreciating Ava for just being her own character.
So you saying Gregory should have been the principal of the school?
That's what was how the first episode was.
Oh, but now he's just an assistant or a
substitute.
Yeah. Because Ava had blackmail.
Yeah.
That's so Ava right there.
That's exactly who her character is. I'm not sure if you were saying Gregory looks familiar, and I don't think you said it, but I could be wrong. But Gregory's actor, or Tyler James Williams, is most known for being in Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry if you weren't referring to him. We were referring to him.
Yeah,
looking forward to seeing you react to episode 4, which is the episode which personally hooked me with its humor and thoughtfulness. Then we have executive producer Jeremy, who says, "Great reaction. I'm not a parent, but I could still tell what those pictures were supposed to be." Okay, good. Because I was like, this shit is mad obvious what these kids' pictures are. I appreciate you actually saying that, Jeremy. So I feel like it might just be a Gregory thing. Tyler James Williams was also in The Walking Dead, just to add another comment.
Oh.
Which one
Maybe he was in The Walking Dead.
Is he the one that dies horribly?
Oh yeah, he get pulled apart. Yeah. That's like the later seasons.
The door?
I think so. I think he was.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
Thank you for that insight, Jeremy. I feel like Ava is hilarious and has a lot of great lines, but my problem with characters like hers are when they're doing things like in the first episode when she used the money for the school for something stupid rather than to help the school. And in this episode, Janine wanted to help, and Ava made a manipulative and exploitative video, and she didn't have to apologize, only Janine did. It always irritates me when there's those characters that do things to add or cause trouble and they always get away with it, but she is funny. Yeah, I think she's funny. I just feel like she's just who her character is.
I think
and you're not supposed to, like, she's not gonna win any awards for being a good person.
No. And like I said, if we move forward with episodes, they might ground everybody in a little bit more realism, because right now that's cartoonish what she doing. So,
but I feel like the reason why it stands out to me is because it can be cartoonish in the worst way, and yet she pulls it off, which I feel like that speaks to her ability to act in that role. So, all right, let's get to episode 4 right now.
Ard, right, which means all right. So the kids here use a lot of Philadelphia slang, or as we call it, Philly slang. So I like to incorporate. School teaching is great, but the latest doohickey can be a helpful addition.
Tech has its place.
Right.
Like when you had to do with a man for a few years.
Are subs gonna have to do this? I thought it'd mainly be showing Pixar movies.
You guys, all I'm saying is we should keep an open mind. There was a great website called A to Z 123 that taught me how to read when I was a kid. My parents certainly weren't around to do it. I had to potty train myself. Overshare.
Yeah.
Well, I do not need some young Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Pimple-faced kid, fresh from the smart bar.
Genius bar.
Telling me how to teach.
Good morning.
You're the tech teacher?
Sure am.
Sure
Can't
am.
keep us old folks down, right? All right. What I'm providing you with today will revolutionize your classroom. Not only helps them teach your students how to read, it delivers up-to-the-minute data on their progress that will be analyzed at the end of each day.
And the better the results, the more funding we get. So this is good, y'all.
Each of you will get one of these.
New tablets.
Okay, who do you go to bang to get into the analytics attic?
Just like I said, she is a shady lady. That's why you and me, we gotta stick together, man. You know?
Hang with us. I mean, we're just going to IKEA. You can help us pick out a bed.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
forgot. I just have somebody picking me up after school. This girl, she's a woman. I mean, like, this car full of women.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, well,
Sometimes you just want to stop.
All right, just to enjoy the bed.
Wipe the vomit off.
I'm just kidding, but see you later.
Enjoy the bed.
Hundreds of us come piling
He's
off
so
this
crazy.
bus, right? And the punk firefighters didn't even show their pretty little faces, you know? And the pigs, they were mad because we were throwing rocks.
It's all Philly,
It's
baby.
like, hey,
Look how
just
excited
relax.
she is. She's like,
It's
this
just
is a
freaking
story.
rocks, you know?
Yeah, it's freaking rocks.
So anyway, we tell that it's great, right? Why did you bring him here?
Did we agree to this? I thought you were bringing a police captain. So we're gonna talk about how the union worked together in peace?
That's not the real story. This is the truth. He's given him an eyewitness account to history.
Eyewitness? I think the term is accomplice.
This is the problem I have with people like you. You want to romanticize the city, but you won't acknowledge the truth. Like you want to run up the rocky steps, but you can't take a punch in the face.
I can take a punch in the face. What are you saying? I'm some kind of like hipster poser? Look, I care. Hey, I am here teaching every day.
No, I'm saying you can't teach the kids right if you don't respect where they're from. It's about respect.
Me and the rest of the class are going on strike until there are no more pop quizzes.
There you go.
Like,
We are here to celebrate Barbara's Genius Kindergartners. It's a tremendous opportunity for the school. Before we begin, I would like to detail all the ways
She
that
was
I
just ain't gonna own up to
She
it.
just doubling down.
Down that hill.
Down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Perfect. Now, when we get up on stage, you're gonna do it just like that, okay? No, and no dancing.
But that's what I do, Miss Howard.
That's what I do.
That's like
After
Jalen,
you
right,
see
babe?
me, do you think you can come help me with the program? My kids are struggling, and I know I ask you for help all the time, but what can I say? You're the best.
Janine.
Sometimes I wonder if I put you on too high a pedestal, but then I think it's not high enough. I say, Janine, she's just a person like you. You know, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. You make me want to be a better teacher.
Okay.
I'm starting to forget the word.
Oh, gotta go.
I've done more for this school in 1 year than he
She's
did
just
for the
been
whole
talking. She's been talking about herself the entire time.
Yeah, for the
I
whole
guess it's
movie.
time to go. That kid's a reading fool.
Good afternoon, Abbott. My student William will be reading Jack and Jill.
Change your plans. A copy of Michelle Obama's book just came in, and since Will reads at a 4th grade level, that shouldn't be a problem.
No, I really think that Will would prefer to read.
So nobody want to hear about pails and water and whatnot. We want to hear what Michelle O got to say. I hope it's a section in there about her meet cute with my man Barry Hussein.
Okay,
That's upside down.
here goes.
Okay. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Okay, that's enough.
Everybody, my student Will is a wonderful student and dancer, but he cannot read this book just yet. The truth is, I was actually able to log into the program, but I was just pushing buttons. I did not mean to say that they could read at a 4th grade level. I know how to teach these kids how to read.
I wanted to teach Barbara something so bad that I never considered what she might be going through. But we did have a little bonding moment back there. I ruined it, but it happened. You got that, right?
Hey, I brought you some lasagna as a peace offering.
You know, I don't just eat Italian. Or am I a stereotype to you?
Oh my God, no, of course not. I'll throw it out.
Hey, what am I, an idiot? Give it to me.
Melissa, I made some dumb assumptions about you, about South Philly. I was condescending. Basically, I was a jerk.
I wish my ex-husband could ever admit that much.
Well, I'm really sorry.
Listen, you're trying to sanitize this place and its history. It doesn't need it. It's who we are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Tire iron, of course, representing the ugly.
Well, I wouldn't say that to his face.
Hey, I know you mean well, hon. You want the best for your kids. Just next time, have a more open mind, that's all.
I will. And thank you. My students got a lot out of what Vinny had to say.
Oh, good.
They collectively bargained and they all have pensions now.
Solid.
See?
It can be daunting when a new technology is
We're gonna try to go
introduced
up to
and
the
it's
hug.
changing the way you do things, but this is the future. I've mastered it.
I got in.
Girls.
I got in.
Young Idris. Turns out the software we've been using was invented by the Pennsylvania penal system to collect data for prisons.
Prisons?
Something about the correlation between lower reading levels and the amount of prison beds they're supposed to build.
Oh my God.
Apparently it's illegal. I am just as disgusted as you all are. Disgraceful.
You're gonna sell those, aren't you?
And what would you rather I do, Melissa?
She grabbed his chest.
That's a shame. I really like that feature where I could teach a whole class
Grabbed
on
his
just
chest.
one letter.
What you want me to do, Melissa?
Oh,
You know
no,
what?
I didn't see that.
I think I might know something we can use instead. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The fun thing.
At 54, I'm still in progress.
All right, that was episode 4 of Abbott Elementary, and that was a really good episode right there. Very grounded on that one, for real. Everybody was straight up, you know, not over the top, not you know, it was just right on there. So this is the episode right here where, all right, if this is where we're going with it, let's go ahead and go with that, because now you take the zaniness out, right, which they try to do in the first couple of episodes, right? You just come down to just like doing human shit, but then making it funny. I think you off to the races for sure. And this one was solid. All the characters did solid episode. I mean, solid acting and dialogue on here, and the comedy hit what the comedy needed to hit at too. And so I'm with that for sure. So that was a really good episode. Can't wait to see another one.
Yeah, I think Barbara is fast becoming one of my favorites. This episode especially showcasing that with her struggle of like her ego, so to speak, and like the technological challenges. I also thought it was clever at the end that the whole app or the whole software was manipulative and not a good look too, that's how it played out. And that Janine ultimately reintroduced the platform she used to learn how to read. I thought that was a cute thing too. So I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I just really like Barbara's character, and I think that was the highlight of this episode for me, was her struggle and the relationship dynamic between her and Janine. So really enjoyed that. Look forward to the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Abbott Elementary Season 1, Episode 4. And until next time, peace.